Have you ever seen one of those motorized desks that you could just press a button and go to a standing position, then press another button and go to a sitting, and then you did a little bit more research and realized that it was thousands of dollars and you're just like, I think I'll pass. What if I told you you could build one yourself for under $300? I think that'll change your mind now, wouldn't it? Before we get started with this video, I just want to let you guys know this video is not sponsored in any way. Trust me, I tried. Also, in the description below, there'll be like, I guess, a chapter selection is what I'm going to call it. So that if there's anything that you like in the video, or if there's anything that you're looking for, all right there in the description for you. I hope it makes it easier. So, in 2015, these things kind of blew up and became the new fad in 2016. So how I found out about these desks was from Linus Tech Tips. He did a video on an up desk and I looked at the price tag and I was like, $1,200? Sorry Linus, too rich for my blood. And then I saw another video about a year ago, maybe less than that, from TechSource, and he had an adjustable desk that was $400. That's a little bit more reasonable, but for the size, I thought it was way too small. And then I saw how much they were charging for a Raceway, which was like 60 to 70 bucks. You could buy a 5-star Raceway on Amazon for under $20. So I decided, since these companies are overcharging for a simple desk, maybe I could build one myself. So I did some research and I found a website called Autonomous. You could actually just buy the frame rather than the whole desk and save a whole butt ton of money. They had just frames, a DIY version of these desks they could save a whole bunch of money on. They have their home edition, which is $250. It's not meant for a lot of weight, I believe 150 pounds maximum, but it's all on the website in the description below for you if you guys want to check it out. And that's meant for a single monitor use and probably a mini ITX computer. You don't want to put a full tower on there just to be safe. But I decided to go with the business edition, which is meant to hold 300 pounds, so it could even hold my fat ass right up on the hydraulics. Obviously, I was very excited about that. Now, you don't have to buy the desk option. I decided to go on my own route and build my own desk, but they do have desktops on IKEA that are like as little as 40 bucks if you want to. So you could technically build this desk for under $300. So if you were to go with, like, let's say the home edition for $250 and pick a IKEA top for 40 bucks, you can build this whole thing for under $300. Not including this IKEA Alexis top, just the regular desk. However, I decided to go the DIY route and get my own top from Home Depot for around 32 to 35 bucks and get my own stains and stain it myself. The dimensions of this is 32 by 74, I believe. And let me tell you guys, woo, I've never done any staining in my life or any sort of woodworking. This was a learning experience. I had no idea how time consuming it was to actually make your own. And to give you a quick rundown of what to do if you guys wanted to do this route yourself, to make it a little bit more personal. First, you have to sand down your desk. I believe I used 250 grit at first. And then I did one coat of stain. Keep in mind, if you want more of a wood grain finish, to just stick with one coat. If you want more of a factory finish like I did, just use 2 coats and you get like this clean satin stain. Now for the finish, I have never done one and I want to make sure it turned out perfect. So I did some research online to look up some carpenters and woodworkers, and I found Kevin. So Kevin was super cool with me, guys. He was really awesome. He actually did the finish with spray for me, and I asked them for you guys at home watching this what you guys should do if you guys want to do your own finish. So what he suggested, if you guys were to brush your own finish, to get a long brush, brush the whole table, and after you allow it to dry for about 30 minutes, sand the whole table down with 400 grit. And the max that you want to do that for is 3 times. You should be safe around 2, but if the finish is not good enough for you guys, add in a third finisher. But you should not need to sand it more after the 3rd coat. Again, a huge shout out to Kevin for helping me out with this project. If you guys want any woodworking done, like shadow boxes or any other custom tables, it does ship throughout the US, so there'll be a link down below for his website. Again, Kevin, if you're watching this, thank you so much for helping me with this desk. It was awesome meeting you, man. Thank you again. So awesome to have you help me out with this project. So the actual frame for this desk was super easy to put together. It took me about 30 minutes to put together. The only thing that I were to nitpick at is the little, I guess, rivets. that look like top hats, those things don't really stay onto the holes very well. Sometimes they'll pop out and I'll have to go for a manhunt looking for them. So if you were to build this out at home, folks, be sure to put them in a baggie or something while you're building your frame, and I'm sure you'll be fine. And again, that's me being nitpicky. And so that's pretty much it. If you buy the top from IKEA and you build your own frame from the home edition, you're looking at under $300 to build your own motorized desk. And that will be anything out there, guarantee it. So the next part of this video is going to be the add-ons, all the additions I've made to the desk. I wanted some shelf space to put away my appliances, extra mice, maybe extra mouse pads or whatnot. So I decided to buy this right here, which is called the Alex Top Add-on, I believe, from IKEA. So this bad boy is 50 bucks, shipping not included, and this took as long to build as the whole entire desk. I'm not kidding, like, the desk is that easy to build that this little thing took as much as the rest of this desk. Keep in mind though, if you're buying this, that this only comes in white, so if you're doing like just a black desk theme or certain colors, this is only white. Another big tip about this is that when you buy this and put it on your desk, it is so close to your desk that if you have any mouse mat or anything at all, your drawers are going to touch your mouse mat. So what I did is I went to my local craft store. You can either go to Michael's, Joann's, or Hobby Lobby, whatever is near you, and buy rubber feet. I decided to go with the tallest option just to have more room to wiggle around with, and in my opinion that is the best way to go about it. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy this bonus top. So for this next add-on, I thought it would be super cool to actually make like a back wall, almost like a kick wall, to hide the cables and everything, since I had so much stuff, as you can see, with this desk. So I built like this honeycomb shaped kick wall, and how I was able to get the honeycomb shape, I found this really cool video on YouTube. There'll be a link down below to create a honeycomb shape. Technically this is a hexagon. I like to call it honeycomb because that's pretty much what it is. It will give you a template like this, and I got a bigger sheet of paper. This is that sheet of paper, and I created this template, and you're able to find these large panels at Home Depot that are already finished with white. Trace this out onto that surface and use a table saw to make those smooth cuts to create this shape. So I created two of them, one for the top of the desk and one for underneath, and I created a platform for my computer. So when the desk goes from a sitting to a standing position, the honeycomb pattern opens up and you see my computer that I built. So if you guys want to do this, that is an option for you as well. To make both of those panels on your desk, it will only cost you 15 bucks. So that's something to think about if you do have a table saw at hand and you want to make an effect just like this. That's how you do it. So guys, I think that's a wrap for today. If you guys want to know about my setup and what I have going on here, there will be a building my ultimate setup video part 3 coming soon, probably next month. So if you guys are excited for that video, be sure to press that like button. Also subscribe for future content from me. And also leave a comment what you guys think of this, and if you guys tried it, let me know. I want to know how you guys like this little how-to video. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!